stops near Lenny.
Just like puts hands on Eleni's thighs, starts petting them profusely.
No,
Dude, I
he
think
wants
Ricardo
to-
gets more action
no,
than
he goes to touch him, but then he sees the Lucario and he's like, I shouldn't.
Did you say you think Ricardo gets more action than Hawthorne?
Yes.
I would assume so. He's a Pokemon and Hawthorne's a human. If I'm being honest with you, I would totally pay more attention to Ricardo if I was in Eleni's shoes. And you do understand that it's a meme. Like, Eleni isn't my boyfriend. I mean,
no, but I just mean in general. And I said action, not attention.
Oh.
Is
You
the
know,
ruffle
like-
still there after Oliver wakes up?
About that joke, Hawthorne, so I think it's true.
Is the Rufflet still there?
Yes, the Rufflet's still there.
Has it changed its demeanor at all?
No, it's exactly the same. It's still jumping around the Pokemon Center. It's flew into a few windows.
Question.
Dude, does it have
Get
rabies?
up from laying down where you were, because you heard a thump against the glass and you saw an upside down Rufflet.
Okay, so
Walk over to it and just pick it back up and put it back on the table and it's like, just try and do another friendly check. I'm going to keep trying until this bird likes me.
Me with trying.
anyways, so is Eleni gonna do the gym battle or Jones? Jonas and McKenna?
Try and see if it'll be friendly with you. It looks you in the eyes upside down and just go and gets back up and flutters around.
Screams out Ree.
My question is, why is it upside down?
It just hit the glass and it fell
Yeah,
back to the ground.
glass. Yeah.
Oh.
It's slightly challenged, you know. Okay.
Just like the rest of us.
Yeah, you're right.
The rest of
There was a meme on Facebook that went around where it was like, God had to give me a mental illness to nerf me.
Oh, that's good. God just made me overweight and lazy.
Oh, same?
Oliver's gonna open the window and just say, if you want to go, you can. I'm not gonna stop you.
It looks at the open window, flies to it, and hits the one next to it.
Is it blind?
You don't know. You haven't met it.
Can I do a medicine check on it?
Yeah. Actually, Pokemon education would be exactly the same for you.
No,
Just
medicine's
trying to be
3,
friendly.
Pokemon's 4.
What are you looking for?
But okay.
You can tell it isn't blind. Just it just has
Yeah.
some issues.
So here's
Well-
a tip. Yeah, you ever heard of the phrase bird brain? You know, the brains of a bird is a pretty fucking small.
I'm just gonna pick it up and just start get my grooming kit out and see if it wants to get brushed.
Get brushed.
It doesn't resist you when you pick it up, but when it sees stuff, it like leans to it and like always tries to go for it. Or if it feels like flying, it starts pulsing its wings. So
Yeah, I'll just play with it. And the ball's still on the table, just waiting. I really want this bird.
it sees the ball and charges it, and it goes to peck it, but it leans forward too far and it rolls over the ball.
It's
Maybe the
adorable.
bird needs, like, a harness.
Bird harness.
Like, one of those harnesses that has, like, string attached. Like, for little kids.
Chris, I'm guessing I couldn't see anything wrong with its legs.
No, it's got perfectly fine legs.
What's wrong with
It's
this
just
bird?
stupid.
Wait, what was the nature? What was the nature again?
The nature, I forgot.
Unintelligent.
Sorry about that. Hello?
Took my phone glass off.
Hi.
My phone. It's perfectly fine. Bird's dead.
I'm sorry about that. I had to go eat dinner real fast.
You're good, dude.
It's okay.
Like we all said, IRL stuff first.
So, was that final attack enough to destroy the Trevorant?
Yes.
I think you said it was hasty.
I can go check the last stream.
Oh
if you
yeah, it
guys
was
want.
hasty. I think.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That sounds right.
Probably. Who
I
left?
have
Oh, Debbie.
I might eventually catch a hyper birdie.
Oh god, a hype birdie.
It's gonna be his height.
Yeah, no. I'm guessing that Blaziken's gonna be overpowered once
fucking
Ava
sit
finally
around.
evolves.
Yeah, it's just kind of. It's just kind of go. The thing is, Nurse Joy doesn't seem to mind any of it.
Once it breaks a window, she might though.
I'm gonna
This is
try and play.
reinforced Pokemon Center Glass.
I'm gonna try and play tag with it.
All right, go ahead and convey tag to this bird.
I'm guessing that's Pokemon education as well.
You can do pretty much anything you want with Pokemon education.
Yeah, because I've literally took stats where I can read a Pokemon, talk to a Pokemon, and know about a Pokemon just using that thing.
Hold on a second, guys.
I'm actually going to go into the Pokemart and see if they have a copy of Fire Punch for Mankey.
The Pokemart nearest you doesn't. There's a few scattered around town. There's actually also a couple Pokemon centers scattered around town. Several shops, buildings, big malls.
Well, I'm just gonna search around and see if there's any kind of fire or flying type, or maybe heck, maybe even ice type moves I can teach to any of my Pokemon.
Roll survival.
Roll survival. Well, that hasn't failed me in the past, and I assume it won't fail me now. So let's
No,
see
it's
if I can
natural.
find it. Survival and
Cool.
what? 14.
All right, you find a mall of sorts that advertises its ability to sell TM.
All right, I'm gonna go check that out and see if it has anything that would be useful against a grass type trainer.
So you head into the mall, and you're on the first floor, and this just seems to be a lobby area. There
Alright.
is a help desk, a map of the place where there's like this is you, and here's everything else, escalators, and a bunch of floors.
I'm just gonna first take a look at that map, see if I can figure out where it is on my own, and just ask the person at the desk.
All right, so survival through the map. You can't quite find the specific store.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and ask the person about where I'd find about TMs, like where I'd find the store.
What's going on?
So you approach the help desk, and there's a brunette woman sitting there, and she says, "Hello, how may I help you?"
Yes, I'm looking for a store that sells TMs.
Oh, you're looking for Blockbuster. Yes, that's on the third floor, all the way
I'm
in the
done.
Oh, no, I'm done.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go there then.
You know, what's Ditto doing whilst I'm trying to be friends with or playing with the other thing and also falling asleep?
Your Ditto, or the Ditto. All right, you sent away Ava and Ace.
I'm back, sorry.
Yeah. I sent them to my mum and dad's farm.
What did I miss?
So Thorn is they're riding on top of Thorn as the Pichu that they were, and it's kind of like
Yeah,
kind of riding like a horse around the Pokemon Center.
Yeah, everyone is out, so
Okay. Let's see.
And it seems that Aurora and Lexi have actually mounted on top of Dustin, and they're racing.
yeah, I'm gonna ask them. I'm gonna ask everyone, including the Rufflet, if they want to go outside and try and find a field to like run around on and play it. Just play it.
All of your Pokemon agree, and the Rufflet goes. "Ah!" You don't know what that means.
Would that be what sort of check would that be?
A Pokemon education, intuition, or something else.
Can I
I'm
leave
just
the
gonna-
gym?
What?
Can I leave the gym?
Yeah, you
Now
can.
now I get a high
The
roll.
door's like right there. Or
What
no, wait,
about
it's
that chick
actually
that's been up your butt though?
Yeah.
What?
There.
I don't remember what her name is.
Chris?
So
She-
you have discerned that to mean what? You have discerned that to mean what?
Yeah, I'll just ask. I'll just do like the hand motion to follow us. They'll ask the nurse if she has a ball.
She says she does have Pokeballs, but
No, an actual like ball to throw.
they don't have those.
I'll just use the Pokeball then.
Watch it accidentally catch the Rufflet.
What do you think I'm going for?
Oh.
I'm basically gonna go out and play catch with all of my Pokemon.
Anyway.
So I guess no one else is taking on the gym?
Well, I am. Well, I'm just currently gathering out to see if I can find any kind of fire.
Jones, you've left the gym.
Yeah, pretty much I'm just going on a hunt for gyms to give me time to get the
Lenny, do you
sprinkler
want
shut
to
off
challenge the
and
gym leader while you're here,
pretty much prepare for what's about to go down.
do you want to challenge the gym leader while you're here?
No.
Okay.
Are you gonna challenge any gyms?
You should.
Because, I mean, I plan on doing both coordinator competitions and gyms. We can hear you breathing.
You in no way have to fight gyms to level up. It's just a fast way to do it.
Okay.
I mean, like, I'm like 3 XP away from level.
So,
Okay.
what I want to do while they're all talking, I'm gonna get out of the gym, go to the Poke Park, and do train the reserves.
Where are you going?
To the Pokemon Park.
That's probably where Oliver ended up as well.
Didn't you already do that today?
Actually, I'm in a shopping mall
today?
looking for
Yeah,
a shop
did
called
the day even
Blockbuster
end?
that supposedly
The day
has
hasn't
some
ended yet.
useful TNs.
Okay, so I probably still have it active, technically. Right? It should be on my Mimikyu. It should be on a Mimikyu.
You can only can't experience train anything that you experience train today, but any new Pokemon you can.
Okay.
But you'd have to spend another hour with them individual.
Is my egg any closer to hatching?
Yeah, it's pretty close. It's got like a
Okay, you know what?
4 days.
Let's go to the park, and you know what? Actually, yeah. I'm thinking. Let's go to what's the next route? The next city?
There's a few routes, and also you passed over one city a while back.
Which city?
There was a city down the other route towards Chattergrove.
Oh. Maybe we should head back there once X does his Pokemon.
That's actually where you know that the rest of the other team went.
Yeah, we should go meet up with them, because Leon and Freya haven't met the other team yet.
They need to, though?
I mean, I think it'd be nice.
Also, have you actually established yourselves as traveling as a group?
I don't know.
No.
I'm pretty sure you guys have just said hi, and Freya's just said, I hate you in particular.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that's
I pretty much dislike everybody else, or I'm indifferent.
What do I roll to play catch?
I guess athletics.
The only
no,
one.
you can throw perfectly fine. If it were outside of your range, then I'd say you'd have to, acrobatics. But like, you should be fine just tossing stuff around.
The only one that like Hearthorne should automatically know who fucking Leon is. We pretty much fucking went through a life death situation.
Okay,
Yeah.
at this point, you've gone through 15 of your F-bombs, by the way.
It was a joke, and y'all took it seriously. It pisses me off.
That's 15 action losses.
Oh,
He's not as intense as saying the cursed words, but you know.
Oh
He's passed
god.
out again.
Because this is just an action. When you say that, you lose a turn.
Yeah. Draco, what's your
Anyways.
thoughts?
So with the route, I want to know how many routes are there?
In the current region you have, man, I have a thing for this.
Well, the one that's connected to the city.
Oh, to the new city or the
city we're in.
The city you're in, there's 4 routes connecting in and out.
Okay, and out of the 4, is there any different terrains, or they all seem like plains?
Everywhere in this environment is a plain environment.
We have to take a boat to get to the
Unless
next
it's
place.
urban, like here.
Well,
I
Yes,
think-
you'll have to take Captain McSlappy's boat.
Yay, Captain McSlappy!
Well, I just wanna.
2 to points. There they are.
I want to go. I want to go to a poke route so I can start catch Pokemon again.
I am back again.
Once everybody leaves,
The one time I actually show up, I'm doing chores like crazy.
Well,
Once
Jim
everyone-
is right.
Once everyone leaves the gym, you see Oliver just playing catch with all his Pokemon out the front.
Interesting.
And I did 16 to see if
That's your
if
real.
the game improves.
So, did I ever find that TM store?
That's a good question.
But where are you? You just outside the Pokemon Center? Did you head to the Poke Park, or
Yeah,
you head?
he wouldn't have really been at the Poke Park before, so he would just go out to an open area to do it, and the closest would be just outside.
Leon, you head over there and you see that guy that was in the corner with all of his Pokemon when you went in there with Freya last time.
Oh. Oh, just walk past him. Go to a Pokemon route.
I'd like to look for Pokemon too.
I think we all would.
So is everyone heading out?
Yeah, I'm
To
heading
go-
out because I want to go find a Pokemon.
Because Lenny.
I
go with
still need to
Hawthorne.
find that
What'd you say?
TM store.
I'm gonna go with Hawthorne.
I got a 16 to see if the Rufflet likes me any better.
Hold on, I gotta pinch myself real quick.
It doesn't like you any better, but
Yeah, still alive.
it's still here. So that's
Oh.
a thing.
I'm gonna throw it to Berry because I think I've got one left.
You toss the berry to it. It sees it. It takes it in its mouth, bites it in half, swallows that half, and starts choking.
I'll go and do the Heimlich maneuver.
How do you know Heimlich will maneuver on a goddamn bird?
You just you take your fingers, your index and your thumb, you put it around its little body, you just go push, 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 push with your index fingers.
Give birth.
Would that
Push.
be, I'm guessing that'll be medicine.
Yeah, just medicine. Medicine or athletics to sheer force.
Ooh, and ooh.
It
You
shouldn't be
got it.
that hard.
You actually got it.
Yay.
Really?
Yeah, it was only an 8.
Oh.
Well, that was close.
Yeah.
How do you decide what the DC is for something?
I just pick a DC based on how challenging I think that action would be.
Oh. So I've been
I
doing
know
it right.
about taking care.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know about taking
And
care
for
of
some
animals because I did most of my
Any DC with my survival
life doing that.
low.
I know
But,
how to take care of animals quite easily because my parents taught me. So,
Yeah, with your dice, 8 isn't hard. It's half of what your maximum is.
yeah,
But there's still the chance you could fail this. So it's
50-50 chance.
Mhm.
There enough.
so it spits up the half berry, and it just kind of its head's like flicking around basically, and then it tries to get out of your arms.
I will let it out.
It drops to the ground, doesn't manage to pick itself up. Like it just drops to the ground. It doesn't break itself at all. And then while on the ground, instead
Can
of
I try
standing
and
up,
catch it from fully falling?
no, it just falls on the ground, and then from where it is, it just reaches its head forward a little more and eats the berry on the ground.
What is wrong with this thing?
The one it spit up, by the way, just now.
Yeah, I guess. So,
You know, it's
It's
very
alone, isn't
special.
can I just try and bop it on the head with the Pokeball?
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Because I don't think I can do any more with like talking to it now. I've literally done like probably like 12 Pokemon.
I'll say that close range bops with a Pokeball don't get the Pokemon's evasion, but you still have to make the check.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm sorry in advance. I'm gonna.
Okay, yeah. 1d100 minus your level, and depending on if it's a better kind of Pokeball, that.
No, just the basic one I've been playing catch with.
Oh, I do want to add that Freya's going to sneak behind Hawthorne unnoticed.
Roll stealth.
And I get to roll perception.
Right now? I mean, I'm just...
Yeah.
You catch it. It wasn't particularly high level rowlet.
Oh wow!
Thank you.
Congrats.
What?
I've been after that. I've been waiting for it to catch that thing since last week.
He has.
That is
Yeah.
my favorite. That evolves into my favorite flying type out of every Pokemon.
I have to agree with you on that. Braviary is a pretty good. design for animals.
Hawthorne.
Whoa, whoa. Burgess is amazing.
You failed to sneak up on him. You the whole time saying, "Motherfucker, I'm gonna get you."
Waiting all this time was worth it.
That's what I
Okay.
feel like it's gonna be when I get my Absol eventually. It's gonna be worth it if I wait.
Yeah.
Catch
Every
his
time I hear,
asshole.
hey,
Excuse me. I have to
Delta.
go have sex with my boyfriend now.
So,
Hey, yeah, Alex also tries to sneak it up the Hawthorne, but he's like, oop!
Hey Delta,
Yes.
here's funny. If I hear Absol 15 times, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
Well,
I-
Oliver's just staring at the Pokeball with a massive grin on his face and just gonna let the Rattle walk into the Pokemon Center and just hold the Pokeball up and say, "Look what I got," and then just throw them back out.
Did you have an empty spot? Because I figured to go straight to your PC.
In an empty spot.
You throw it out and it's upside down. But it's in like scorpion pose.
Can I try and catch it from leaving the Pokeball though?
No, it comes out of the Pokeball as energy, and that's the position it's in.
Well, Oliver will just laugh and then pick it up and just bring all his Pokemon over to Nurse Jenny and just.
Oh my god! I
Yeah.
just realized there's something I forgot to announce when we started the stream.
What?
What?
I have spent the past 8 days starting the Pokemon Tabletop United Omnis Region opening. I have been even recording a song for it and working on the song myself.
Nice.
I am really dedicated to this and I really want it to grow. So I figured by making it like a legit kind of anime thing where we have an entire opening is going to be great. Although I'm still waiting for Mina and Ryu's characters to decide if they're going to join us or not because I've literally outlined everything, but until they join us I can't release the animation.
Question for the group right now. Does everyone want to continue down the route, continue to a route as a group?
Oh,
Yeah,
hold on.
sure.
I'm sorry. I'm coming, Mom. Can we take break now? Long
Yeah, I
break?
actually need to take a break too. I was gonna ask that and say, okay, let's take a break.
Yeah, long break, guys. Everyone do your
Long?
business.
How long is a long break?
10 to 20 minutes is a long break for
Okay.
us.
Well,
And getting some preparation.
If you
in,
look
but
around
I
for a
just
while and you find a
cannot
whole
find the TM
box
I'm
of the
looking for.
move, a big box full of the move taunt and only the move taunt.
Oh my god.
Well, Taunt's a pretty decent move.
Yeah, I know, but most people who get that taunt from that lady on the road always sell it for that extra bit of cash because they think it's useless.
Okay.
Just stares at the taunt.
You can't
Just
even
just
tell
found
me
him
I'm-
just like, is life just taunting me right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you
Well,
Oliver hears this over the voice group, the group chat, and he's just like face palms, and you hear it through the group chat.
Well, I did find Rock Smash, and Substitute. Did I also find Swagger?
You know, I
You found
will.
Bullpup, Sunny Day, Taunt, a lot of those. You found Dig a little bit earlier.
True.
I think you found Rest, Attract, Facade, and Thief, Low Sweep, and finally Rock Smash.
I will say for the
And
fact
a
that
lot
our
of
Pokemon get 6 moves, I really like that because it actually gives me a chance to keep a status move or like a or like taunt or sword stance. Because in Pokemon, I just take all the attack moves I can because I don't. That's best way to
Like
play
that for
the
the
game.
feature, there's some classes that allow you to do that, like the grass type base. She can keep one grass status free.
Oh, okay, cool. So can you?
Yeah, no. Complete and total duelist. Definitely a troll.
What check would it be to see if I know what time of day it is?
I mean, if
Yeah.
you're. Fun fact: if you
I'm just
have-
gonna go ahead and take Rock Smash.
General.
One
Without
taunt,
looking at a clock. If you were to just look up at the sun and try
and
and
the
figure
things
it
I
out.
found
that
and
would
just
be
Wait a minute,
go
I
up to
literally
the
have a
counter
Pokedex
and ask
clock.
how much for
Yeah,
all 3
you
of
did.
them.
I'll just do that then.
Rock
So
Smash.
you look at the clock and
Really
it's around
taunt.
4 p.m.
Fun fact: if you have Deoxys as your patron, you know what I mean. Like if you're touched by Deoxys, you can literally tell what time it is no matter what. Like you.
Nice.
I think it's useless. It's like
Deoxys.
when are you gonna ever need to tell time?
When
When
you're
you're
Yeah.
in a
Oh,
cave.
yeah.
When you don't have a
I'm very powerful
watch?
Pokemon, but my only benefit to being a deity is that I can tell you the time.
Well,
Yes.
no, you get better benefits later. Bless you. Bless you.
Also tense time fuckery.
There is something I want to do actually before we leave the gym.
We already left the gym.
Well, I'm gonna backtrack to the gym because I need the gym. The gym leader was supposed to do something for me.
I thought we were gonna go catch Pokemon.
We are, but I had a favor. I asked the gym leader, and she
He
agreed
needs to go to sleep for his insomnia.
Yeah.
We'll backtrack a little bit in time and say that before you all left together.
Okay.
So,
I wonder how much the
what is
taunt
it
is
you
gonna
want,
cost.
Remember, I asked her last session if she could have a Pokemon use sleep powder on me.
She says she agreed to that, yeah. So,
Yeah.
But you probably forgot, so you're gonna have to go tell her.
Yeah. Can I? Well, I wouldn't know about the Venusaur, so I'm gonna pick up my egg and I'm gonna have Poplio follow me. She's gonna be like, excuse me, Alex. Pardon
Well, wait,
me.
how can Oliver get lost if he's asleep?
Why are you going around that way? The gym leader thing is over here.
I'm afraid. Well, this is Hawthorne methodically thinking. Like he wouldn't think he's the giant Go-Goat's in the way.
Go Power Ranger.
I was waiting for somebody to make that joke. Thank you.
Oliver was asleep because he got bored, and then he woke up and caught the Pokemon by playing catch with it, and then went for a walk.
She walks up to you, Hawthorne, and she says, "Hey, Hawthorne, what's the matter?"
You still have a promise to fulfill for me.
So she puts her hand on her
Head.
her chin. Promise?
Yeah, you said you'd have a Pokemon use sleep powder on me.
She snaps her fingers. Goes, "Oh yeah, I remember that now."
Wait, when that means Yardon being incapacitated that day?
I don't know.
She
Does
turns
it?
around- What do you mean?
Like he wouldn't be able to
I'm
do
just
anything.
giving Ryu a non-descriptive answer about that. Like, I don't know. Does it?
So that means he can't catch
Oh
Pokemon.
fuck you, meow, does it? You're gonna be
So,
fucking asleep.
So she turns around with some flair. She turns around with some flair and she says, "Garrett!" And then the Venusaur
Oh Jesus!
stands up from laying down, and you just feel the ground thump every time it takes a step.
I can just imagine like Hawthorne and like bracing for impact with the egg in his arm, like shaking just to adjust himself.
I would put the egg down.
No, he's holding
So
the egg to
Garrett,
keep it warm.
so Garrett
I
gets
don't
over-
think Hawthorne's gonna wake up for at least an hour if he gets hit with a sleep powder from a Venusaur.
Maybe even longer. Maybe a whole day, half a day.
Well, we're trying. The whole reason I'm asking this is because Eleni and I are trying to figure out. Because Morgana mentioned about us having powers in her dimension, so we're trying to figure out if it's true. So we're testing theories, and testing ideas of figuring out if we have powers. The first idea we had was to jump off a building.
What?
No, I think that would have been the best idea, Yardon. Hawthorne.
Freya agrees.
You might want to give that egg to someone else.
No, I don't say
If
anything.
you had told you definitely is gonna keep you from any tall buildings from then on.
We're on a tall building. X is looking at the edge. Hawthorne. Whoopsies!
Ironically, my character is currently walking up to the tallest.
Well, I mean,
She said she taps the Venusaur in the head and she says, "This is Garrett. He's my Bulbasaur," and it looks a little annoyed when she says that.
yeah, Bulbasaur.
This is
Yeah,
my
right.
Poplio Reina.
Oh, she's "Oh, it's so
Yeah.
cute. I don't see many Alolan Pokemon."
Well, I'm from Alola originally. She's
I
my
should
starter.
have picked Rowlet.
She says, "That's funny. I'm from Kanto. It's where I got my Bulbasaur."
Oh, that's
I like
funny.
Her to say she doesn't see many Alolan Pokemon, and she's got one.
Yeah, I know. She doesn't see many of them though. These are this is it. It's it.
Throw back to last episode when Delta kept calling the Rufflet Rowlet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna insert flashback here now.
So you interact with the Rufflet.
Yeah, that is literally. I was fine with I was about to walk past it when you were saying Rowlet. The second you corrected yourself, I was like, okay, bye. 1 minute.